Taurus, welcome to your annual forecast. Let's take a look. Okay. I just had a sore throat for the past few days and had fever, so the Taurus forecast got delayed for like a couple of days. Alright, let's take a look. So I'll be starting from the month of January, and I will only be using 7 cards for each so that we can save time. Ooh, January. Well, the good thing here is Taurus looks like the betrayal thing, the trail of betrayals will finally be coming to an end. Okay? There will be some good things that will be coming your way. There will also be some things that will be replaced, that will be sacrificed, and that needs to be developed. Well, financially, you will be established. Singles, you will finally be finding the right one and having a family is settling down. And for those who had, problems with their works or with their career for the past few months, or for this year of 2019, because I'm recording this in November. And October 31st. Well, tomorrow is already November 1st. It seems like you are going to be moving from one phase to another. Okay, from one situation to another, and from one, not really one problem to another. But more of you will be finding more solutions to your problems, more silver linings, and you won't be in the dark anymore. Love, let's see, because I feel like your finances will be improving greatly. Love seems, well, this is only for the month of January. Love seems like it's a little bit tough and challenging for you, since that most of you will be opting for new beginnings. The foundation that you've had right now for married ones and already in a relationship seems to be like a very toughy situation, or a very challenging situation as well. Especially if you're with a stubborn air sign. Okay? Alright. And I will be using the Guardian Angel Oracle cards. Actually, I have a lot of Oracle cards, but this one is really my favorite. Okay, let me get it for you. This one is actually my favorite, It has a lot more meanings. It's, it's not just in the picture, but it's also in the message. And it's also in the meaning of it. So I want to use it for you to give you further guidance. Alright, now your life will be changing soon. And if you've been having a lot of problems, going through a series of betrayals, cheating, deceptions, lies, and facing a lot of people who are not really trustworthy, then it seems like this is the time where it's going to be like ending. Well, it's not that that you won't be suffering from this anymore, but the year of 2019 has been really tremendous for you. Traumatic for some, and dramatic. Okay, now it seems like financially you will be pulling yourself up. You will be learning lessons from the past, for the past few months or past few years. And for some of you who's already married into, to some of you who is, let's say, your family have been ripped apart because of your financial status or financial problems. Because, when you don't have money, people get so irritated, hot-tempered. The other one needs to work harder, double their job, triple their jobs, so they don't have time for their family. So when you don't have time, there goes, insecurities, illicit affairs, and everything else. So, all of those, most of you have gone through, and most of you have experienced. But to some of you who had gone through that, finally there will be some patching up, there will be some healing, forgiveness, closure, and starting all over again. It's up to you if you want to choose. It's up to you if you want to choose to reconnect, rebuild, or to just completely move on. Right, I feel like sometimes it's worthy, but we all have our own free will. And to those who's been having some problems with their jobs, problems in finding a job or staying in one job, finally you'll be finding your dream job. Or you will be finding not just your dream job, or it could be you're going to be in a job with your dream salary, okay? Or you will be placed in a job or position where you really wanted to be, like in an environment that you expected, that you dreamed of, supportive and professional people, not politically infected or infested environment, that you don't have to kiss an ass just to survive. And lump sum of money. Okay, lump sum of money that will be coming your way. And I feel like some of you has been claiming for an insurance because of hopefully not, because of a previous accident, injury, or, settlement that you've been trying to win. Finally, it will be given and awarded to you this month, or starting this month. Okay, but what's important is that there will be some good news that will be coming your way and that you can expect or look forward to. Now, when it comes to your work and finances, you are more target and goal oriented this month, or starting the first month of the year. And you want to move on from your old habits, bad habits, okay? And to some of you who got involved with some people at work, or who got involved in some office affairs, this is also something that you really want to put to an end, or that you want to, not really settle with anymore. It was only fun at the beginning, but then that it really gave you a very bad impact along the way. And you will also be reconnecting with your old self. You'll be recollecting your old skills, experience, and to some of you will be reaching out to your old bosses, old colleagues, and possibly some old professors from the universities about the job that you really want to get, or about a course that you want to get involved with. Okay? And I also feel like you will be taking some mentorship class, or you will be taking some new lessons or some trainings, something like that. So altogether, you'll be going through a big transition, starting this month. And there are a lot of things that you also need to consider. So be practical. The key here is be practical and don't overspend, don't splurge. Okay? Don't go for something that's in the trend or being trendy right now, but do or go for something that you feel like this is what I really want to do best. This is what I am really I'm really good at. Because definitely you will be flourishing. Alright? Now, when it comes to your love life, you have tried to establish and you have tried to start all over again, forgive and forget, with this younger air sign that you're with, especially if you're already married, you're already domesticated, but then it just keeps on, happening over and over again. You've already had a foundation, but the truth is you just need to be more honest with each other. Sometimes you need to cut the things that are not really necessary for the two of you to create. Like the drama. I mean, when there's something that you want from each other, when there's something that you just want to attain, why take it so seriously? Why not just communicate and why? Okay, I'm sorry because the cards are too flushed so that you can see it. So yeah, why can't you just communicate with each other, talk, express your feelings, say whatever that's inside of you, and fix things up, instead of acting all high and mighty that I can live without you, I can just replace you and stuff like that. Especially this younger one who's so full of themselves and they feel like they can always conquer you. So I feel like this month, when it comes to your love life, there is something that you need to make a decision about, and there is something that you need to come into terms. Be one with yourself, be one with your thoughts. You know what is best for you, and you know what is right from wrong. So at this point, you need to choose which one really serves you best. Okay? I don't feel like you have a choice or any other choice, meaning like there's a third party from your end. But it seems like you are just trying to think what will be in it for long term and what will be best for all of you. Now, sex life. Singles, looks like you're in for some rowdy behavior. You're gonna be meeting somebody who is what do you call this? Like a little bit sadistic. Like they find pleasure in hurting other people. So be very careful with this, okay? Because I feel like this person is mental and they usually find some weird stuff, okay, before having sex. So be very careful about this. I don't really feel like you should even get involved deeper with this person. And to those who's already married, if you've been slacking off in this department, your partner will be a little bit pushy and forceful, to the extent that you're not gonna like it because you want to do it when you feel like you want to do it. But at this point, your partner will be forcing you into something that you don't really want it to do. Your emotions are more affected because of what have occurred in the past few months, past few years, and you haven't healed yet. And it's not that you're thinking of another person, or it's not that you're dreaming or desiring of another person, but it seems like your emotions have already affected down to your sexual libido. Okay? So if you don't want to have sex, or if you want, because the rejection will be really hard to handle for your partner, and it will be really tough for them to accept that you don't want them the way they want you. So for this to be resolved and not to get down into an illicit affair or infidelity, which I feel like it has already occurred in the past. This is the reason why you're broken on the inside, even though you're trying to be whole on the outside. It's time for you to speak up, and it's time for you to say that the reason why I am not really getting turned on by your seduction is because you have hurt me so bad in the past that I'm still broken on the inside, that I don't know if I'm still able to kiss you nor even touch you. You still have sex here and there, but it wasn't as enjoyable as how you used to do. Okay? Health-wise, Looks like you're gonna have some hibernation to make. You haven't been sleeping, you've been working so hard, you've been, especially for the past month of December, it seems like you're going to be in for a very busy month, and you need to catch some sleep. Otherwise, you'll be overexhausting yourself. It's also time for you to give away some of the things that you don't really need. Make way or make space or make time for new energy and for new things to come into your life. You also need to have some health, what do you call this? Like some diet plans. Some of you have gained weight. Some of you needs to lose weight. But you need to focus on your health as well. It's not just about the money. All right? And some of you needs to... Because what's happening in your eyes is already connected to your brain. Okay, there's a nerve in your brain that is being affected by this. And your vision, your eyes, sometimes you're getting too blurry, sometimes you're having some blackouts, sometimes you're having some, it's like whatever you see sends the wrong signal to your brain. Okay, so that's why people find you a little bit ridiculous or weird or worse, is stupid. Okay, so there is some underlying medical condition that's been going on around you, and you've tried to consult a few doctors in the past about this, but nobody can really pinpoint what is really wrong with you, because they're actually looking at the wrong area. They need to trace the root cause of that. Like, let's say, for example, from the eyes. Where is the eye? Where is your eyes connected to? So they need to trace that so that they can find the problem. And I also feel like you need to see a specialist for this. Someone who will be paying more attention to you rather than just paying attention to what you can give to them. Alright, now I also feel like it's also time for you to, getting into the groove. It's not just about doing some workouts. It's not just about walking and stretching, getting some sun in your skin, or for your vitamin D. It's also time for you to start moving around. Flex your muscles, your bones, especially if you've been having some rheumatoid arthritis or suffering from arthritis in the past. Okay, try to enroll in a dance class or aerobics, especially for women of 45 years above. Sometimes when you're only 32, you're already starting to feel this, symptoms or things. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Happy change. Good. 7 of action. 5 of emotion. It's time for you to forgive. A new beginning. This actually coincides with that situation with your partner, that you're deeply scarred, you're wounded, you're still broken. Okay? 5 of thought, organization, 10 of thought. Alright. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. 7 of action. You're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. Okay, 5 of emotion. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of your life. Ask your angels or those you love to help to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. New beginning, you're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world, and if you would just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. 4 of Thoughts, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. 5 of Thought, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track, avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Organization, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. 10 of Thought, the situation that's been troubling you has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief at the challenging times behind you. You can now move on. It's important to fully let go at this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. All right, let's proceed to your month of February. Okay, moving on to your month of February. Some of you feel so stuck about this water sign woman who lives far from you. And it seems like you have to stay away because of your work, or this person doesn't want to be there with you because of their work. It seems like wherever you are right now, they're having a hard time finding a job and they expect you to go there with them. Now, this whole problem situation seems like you will be making a decision about this. If you actually remember in the month of January, some of you will be finding new jobs or new work. So it seems like you're the one who will be adjusting just to be with this person. You feel so stuck and you have tried to separate or to break up in the past, but it seems like, it seems like the story doesn't really end yet. Or you're still looking forward for some silver lining. Oops. And again, those who's with a younger air sign, looks like you're going to be starting all over again. There will be some new beginnings for both of you, so good for you. Looks like you are not yet, like closing the doors, so good. That you'll be starting and continuing your story. Hopefully you're not going to be building your house with the same bricks again, so that you won't be recycling your problems. You should just, be aware of what are the things that you need to do in order for this whole relationship to work out. Singles, looks like you're going to be finding somebody who's really rich. But the question here is, are they single? Alright, month of February looks like you're going to be finding a solution, or you're going to be ending up with a resolution to your problems about your distance and about your problem with this person, which is more likely a water sign. Okay? Now, you are good when you're together, but once the two of you are far apart from one another, there are a lot of, like paranoias, a lot of issues, a lot of problems, communication issues as well, understandings, time, because you're working too hard. You're always doing your best, to be at the top of your team or your department or company or whatsoever. And then this water sign feels like you don't have time for me. You're always about work, you're always about money. What about me? So for the past few weeks or months, there has been some rift and gaps that the two of you have find it really hard to resolve. And finally, it's here. Okay, looks like you're gonna be thinking about moving or looking for a job in that place. And I feel like some of you will be attending a few interviews, but I don't feel like this is the month where you will be landing a job. Okay, because obviously you don't want to let this person go, and you are still going to be doing all the efforts, all the way just to be with this person. But in a relationship, it should be the two of you. The two of you should work as a team and not just one way or not just one person, that kind of stuff. So now, when it comes to your workplace, some of you are thinking about resigning because of, you're overworking, you're over fatigued. Your boss is too much, too bossy, too discontented, eccentric as well. And it seems like they are always picking on you. So this is the time where you will be making a decision to accept or start looking for other jobs or other options, because you're already looking for a change. And definitely, right by the end of this month of February, you will be receiving a much better offer, which is you will be starting it by next month. Now, when it comes to your love life, looks like you need to gain some balance. Balance the right from wrong. If this is really, really worth it. If the new beginnings or starting all over again will pave a way for a much better future, or will it be just for like a recycled problem? Now, there will be some, let's say, rebuilding of your foundation. And it seems like this person is pretty much determined to work with you or to work along with you. As long as the two of you will be working together, I feel like you will be rebuilding a much solid and stable foundation this time. Now, when it comes to sex life, singles. Looks like you're gonna be getting involved with someone at work who is older but richer. Well, obviously they are not really single, and they have a lot of women as well, or other other people or other options or prospects on the side. But this person usually gets whatever they want. And since that, even though this person is much, much older than you, they're very charming. They're also very good in bed. They know how to please women, or they know how to. So, one more thing. It's not that I'm being gender biased, but even if you're a man and you can relate to this, then it's up to you to adapt. Okay, this is a general reading anyway. So, but don't think that this whole situation will end up in something serious. Or if you think that this person would at least leave whoever they are with for you, just because that they look so in love and they are telling you a lot of this, comforting and pleasing compliments. It's only part of the game. Okay, it's not really going anywhere, but just enjoy it while it lasts, because this person will be showering you with a lot of material stuff. Now, health-wise, looks like you need to rehydrate. You need to drink a lot of water, and you need to sweat it out. Okay, it's time for you to release those toxins and those, stress. You need to sweat it out. You need to go out there in the sun and have some more exercise. And also, some of you need to start quitting from smoking. Teeth, gums, nose, throat, and the upper stomach will be very much affected. Okay, and it seems like you already have or will have some illnesses that you need to deal with. Well, it's just going to be like all at the same time. You will somehow feel like it's only like an ulcer, or like a small thing, or like a seasonal thing, but it's not. So it's much better, and it will, just start from smoking. It's much better for you to start looking for an alternative, or better yet, if you can quit it altogether, much better. Now, you are prioritizing much of your material pursuits and material stuff or lifestyle rather than taking care of yourself. It is much better for you to start looking after more of yourself, your health, your body, and your, well-being, rather than just start shopping for new clothes or, expensive stuff, because you need to prioritize yourself first. And you also, some of you will be going for some dermatological surgery, that is related to your face, hair, and chest. Okay, like changing something about yourself. But, for you to look young and feel young, you need to start working out and start, being out there in the sun. Do it the right way, do it the natural way. Much better. No consequences later on, and you will be much more stronger and healthier. And some of you will be, or actually, you need to go near the water for you to, to swim it off. Some of you are so stressed, overburdened, and overwhelmed by your problems, by your personal problems. Okay, it's time for you to whisk it off. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Last year, the Taurus forecasts were really bad and horrible, and I actually knew, I actually know a lot of Taurians who'd gone through the same thing. So instead of being scared when there's a bad reading or negative one, you need to be much more prepared. Okay? Rather than being so negative about it. Alright, 9 of emotion. This is a time of magical time in your life, and your wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just your reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Helper of action, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Make sure that they are single. Guardian of emotion, the situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. form of emotion, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you, daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. Manifest your dreams, you're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps toward the changes you desire, even if they are small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Organization, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. 5 of thought, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. 2 of abundance, life may be feeling a little bit out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. See, I told you that you need to start taking a trip near the water. All right, moving on to your month of March. I have to, I can't help not to talk slowly, but because it still hurts. You know, my throat still hurts. That's why I just want to take my time in talking or speaking. This is for the month of March. Well, looks like someone's gonna try to spoil the party this month. And as your new beginning ascends, and as you try to rebuild yourself and go through the process of rebirth, someone's gonna try and sabotage you. Be very careful about this one. This is a younger air sign. What's with you in the younger air sign? And it seems like there will be a few things that you also need to learn about this person, that they are only good when they are facing you, and they are kind of, what do you call this? They talk back, okay, or they stab you once you turn your back on them. So better guard this person. Oh. And make sure that they're not going to hurt your reputation in whatever way they wanted it to be. Well, looks like this month of March, when it comes to your love life, it's not really favorable. As that new beginnings, I feel like this too is connected towards one another. It seems like this air sign's just gonna, blow it off and start doing the same things again. And you're just too tired of dealing with the same old dramas. And not to mention that there will also be some love triangle that's going to be involved. I feel like this person is just way too used to hurting you, and way too comfortable of watching you get hurt. Time for you to make a decision. Alrighty. This month of March, the new foundations, new beginnings, whether it's love or for your personal growth, looks like someone's going to be sabotaging it. Okay? Someone's going to be creating a drama, trouble, or problem that will be taking much of your time. And not to mention that there will be another emotional drama that you'll be dealing with. Third party issues, ex or people from the past communicating with their exes, or if they have baby mamas or baby daddies. It seems like there will be some issues about it, and you're just simply too tired of dealing with the same things over and over again. This time, you don't know if you should just forgive and move on, because you've tried doing the forgive and forget thing, but it doesn't really work. So this time, let your instinct be your navigator, and let your instinct be your compass in making the right decision. You're very intuitive. See, both High Priestess actually came out here, and then here. And you need to listen more to the logic, the situation. Don't think with your head, don't think with your heart, think with your head. Okay, so that you'll be safe and that you will also avoid further damage. It stings and it hurts, of course. There's no good breakup. There's no better way of doing a breakup. It will still hurt and sting in whatever way you want to do it. But at least that you're in for a much better future and much better new beginnings. That you will be able to find the right kind of happiness that you really deserve, instead of a recycled lover with a recycled problem. Now, work stuff. Some of you will be resigning, or wants to resign, or wants to walk away from your current company during this month. But then there will be two people, or two higher executives or officers, that will be stopping you. The water sign will try to offer you a much better offer, privilege, and benefits, but the fire sign will try to use some force on you. They're going to be a little bit, what do you call this? Like show their power or their force. Because they feel like, I'm not going to give you any release. I'm not going to give you any like this, any like that. So, you feel like, why do I need to go through with this whole thing? Dealing with a narcissistic boss and dealing with someone who keeps on playing games with me. And I've been working in this company for a very long period of time, and all of their promises never really happened. So it's time for you to make a decision. And I've already discussed your love life along with this. So like what I said, there will be a love triangle with a possibility of breakup. And singles, looks like you're going to be enjoying a love triangle as well. Like 3 is a crowd thing. And that the person that you're messing around is already entangled, or already engaged, or married, or already has a responsibility. But you feel like, what the heck, I'm only having some fun. But that there will be some consequences, right after this, along the way. And there is someone who's going to be coming your way that once they found out that you're messing around with someone who's already married, it will just give them a very bad impression. It will just give you that remorse that you shouldn't have done it. And it seems like also be very careful, because it seems like whoever this person is involved with will know who you are. Okay? Not unless that you're ready to lose your hair, that you're ready to, get your face scratched, then be very careful. Now, also, when it comes to your health, gallstones and kidney stones, it seems like especially you need to tone down from eating too salty food. Okay? And try to pee as much as you can because you're holding it, especially when you're too busy. Drink lots of water and go to the loo whenever you can. Okay, don't hold it off or don't hold it back because it's really affecting your kidney altogether. If you actually notice that you're already having some signs in your calf, okay, or in your shin or hind leg, and oh, especially if your eyes are, if you notice that your eyes are starting to get watery and bulging. Okay, dermatological problems, issues, acne, boils, bumps, allergies. Oh, and some stuff about your breast. Well, breast skin, not inside a breast. There will be some red bumps and it's really going to be itchy, okay? Until it will be crawling down to your abdomen and to your thigh. It seems like you must have eaten something that have caused it. And again, you have to rehydrate and you need to drink lots of water. And again, about the smoking thing, it's time for you to start quitting or take an alternative method because it seems like you are going to be battling with the same diseases that I have mentioned: gums, throat, nose, abdomen, and teeth, skin as well, and losing hair, you know. That is also one of the main things that will be concerning you. And you also need to learn how to balance your time to your family and to yourself. And personal well-being and spiritual health. It's also time for you to nurture this. Let's take a look at your oracle cards before we proceed to your April forecast. Celebration, guardian of emotion, four of emotion, review and contemplation, helper of action, healer of abundance, healer of thought, messenger of emotion. Celebration, this is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Guardian of emotion, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you've given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian and a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. Four of emotion, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you aren't noticing or trusting the gifts heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity as long as you act upon your dreams. Sometimes you don't really realize what are the things that heaven is sending your way or bestowing you or like giving to you, because when you're depressed, you're depressed. You just sulk in one corner and wait for the time to pass you by. Review and contemplation, you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next as you contemplate the past and the present. You'll get clear on your divine life purpose and don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Helper of action, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. Healer of abundance, never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. Healer of thought, it's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in the situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of life experience. Messenger of emotion, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and insensitive. Sensitive. All right, moving on to your month of April. All right, let's take a look. What will the month of April bring you? Ooh. Well. Looks like this month. Like what I said, this is the month where you'll be gonna get a job. Well, a dream salary or a dream job. Hopefully it's both, because sometimes you get your dream job without the dream salary, or sometimes you get your dream salary without your dream job. But looks like some of you will be ending up in the air industry. Travel, aeronautics, as long as it has something to do with air. You were so disappointed with your previous job, and you feel like you just can't really take it anymore. You have cared so much for your job, you've stayed there for a long period of time, and that is the only reward that you're going to get. So this month, you're going to be moving from one phase to another. All right? And you're in for a bigger transition. And once that the life starts going from one transition to another, it means that you're in for a hole. Okay, there will be some shakeups. You need to change your boat, or you need to sail on rough seas. Something like that. Taurus, looks like you're gonna get caught. Some of you who's involved in an illicit affair, this is the time where you're gonna get caught. Or if you are the third party, then definitely the other person will find out who you are. Again, smoking thing. Okay. All right. Now, this month is, really remarkable. Families are, they'll be supportive of you, understanding. They're going to be giving the space that you need, that you want. And you will also be expecting some help, from other resources that you did not really expect it to be there for you. Now, when the Fool comes out, it seems like you're in for a brand new beginnings and for a brand new journey. All right? This air industry seems like this is what really fits you, or what will define where your expertise are, your skills and your knowledges. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be like you're like a flight stewardess or like a ground crew or something like that. It can be any other air industry, okay? And you're gonna have the right kind of salary. Even though it's going to be hard at first because I feel like you have to travel for a little while, or you need to, let's say, travel for like 2 hours away from your place. 2 hours or 25 minutes, something like that. So, um, that's the only sacrifice that you have to make. Okay, if it's only 25 minutes, it's not that much. Okay, plus if it's 2 hours, could be it's because of the traffic altogether. All right, now you are so disappointed with your current job because in your previous months you have tried to resign, but then the water sign have tried to like offer something bigger or something that's shiny and irresistible, but then it's just all a promise. Same old thing all the time. So right now you're gonna be finalizing it. You're gonna be leaving, packing your things, putting all of your stuff in your box, and leaving it everything to them. And you're in for a brand new journey. So if you're also looking for a new job in another place, another city, or in another company, definitely this is the month where you're gonna be getting a yes. And new foundation. Some of you will be starting a new relationship with an earth sign. And you're still kind of weary and traumatized from whatever happened in the past. And it seems like the person from the past will still try and come back to you, but you feel like, you're just weighing things down. You feel like this earth sign is more ideal, ready, committed, romantic, funny. That's what's more important, funny. And that is what the other person doesn't have, the one from the past. This person just gives you a lot of miseries, a lot of problems, and a lot of dramas, where this person just keeps on making you laugh, making you crack, and everything that you do, everything that you say, every time that you're together, there's no dull moment. But still, of course, that even though that this person is very ideal to be with, you can't just get over that, that love from the past. So there are still some remnants, and there are still some like, like, oh, the other person's like this, the other person's like that. The comparison. But stick around to your decision, and definitely you'll be gaining happiness much more than what you deserve. Okay, I mean, with the other person in the past, they're just all about themselves. They're just all about what they want. They're just all about what they can gain from you. But this one is more of a generous lover. Okay, and a good provider. Family person, marriage material, and it seems like they are very committed, even though they're firstly married to their work, then to their love life. That is the only thing that you need to understand about them. They're very hardworking. Sex life. Ooh, Taurus, if you're involved with somebody, definitely this is the time that you're going to get caught. Someone's going to peeking through. Someone's going to see you. Someone's going to tell you, or someone's going to tell your spouse that you are doing something right behind. Or if you're the third party, it seems like this is the time that the two of you will get busted, and it's time for you to move away from the scandal. Okay? So don't get involved with anyone at work or anyone that is already married. You know that it's wrong. And why would you settle to be the second best when you can have, that solo position, and you can have the best? Okay? No need to be the first, no need to be the second. You should be the only one. Okay? You know that there's no good consequence for this, and it's not really going anywhere. And altogether, you are the one who's at the bitter end of this. Okay? Now, and why would you trust someone who's cheating on their spouse? When it comes to your health, actually, it's more of allergy that will be brought out by wind, like pollens, um, and other stuff, because it's going to be really windy, and facial allergies, facial acne, and it's like there's this allergy that you will get every time that the season changes. It's your face will start feeling a little bit thickened. It's really itchy, reddish, itchy, and a little bit painful. It's like your skin is peeling, and um, the more you touch it, the more it will get thick. It's like your entire face is swelling. So be very careful about that. And breast issues, bone issues. You need to learn how to, you need to learn how to maintain your bones, because it's going to be a problem later on. And smoking. For you to avoid getting more and more into this, because you stop smoking tobacco, but the problem here is you're getting too addicted with the alternative method, which is it's still the same, or the effect is much more harmful than the tobacco. So it's time for you to go for some healthy kind of living, clean living, and it's also time for you to move around and get some exercise. Like what I said, get involved in some aerobics or dance aerobics, or any other kind of. It's not just about pulling up some more weights or building muscles in your body. You also need to get your bones moving and cracking. Healthy lifestyle. Okay. Not necessarily mean that you have to eat all microwavable food. And it seems like you are somewhat ascending your spiritual knowledge and your spiritual awakening. Plus, again, eye problems, eye issues, okay, that is connected to a nerve in your brain. It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, If they can see anything from the MRI and you're still feeling the same symptoms, then I feel like get some second opinion. And if you don't have it, good for you. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Ace of Emotion, Helper of Abundance, the Spiritual Teacher. See, I told you there's spiritual awakening. Seven of Thought, Nine of Abundance, Three of Abundance, Ace of Abundance, Creativity and Abundance. This cheer-up is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Helper of Abundance, although you have a lot to do, it's important that you get organized first. Once planning is complete, you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. Your guardian angels surround you and are ready to help out. This card also indicates a very loving, kind, and loyal friend, someone with a big heart, a quick wit, and endless patience, and that person could be you. The spiritual teacher, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love in ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Seven of Thought, you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything's completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by your friend, or discovered in your own. Ooh. This is, it has something to do with this, with the love triangle thing that I told you. It feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Nine of Abundance. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams will provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Three of Abundance. Your passions will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Ace of Abundance. This Jura brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. This is the new job offer. Creativity and abundance. Dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come to the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity. Giving birth to beloved projects are becoming apparent. Follow your passions so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Moving on to the month of May. Having another walled up war or silent war with a water sign. Looks like, ooh. Be very careful because it seems like if you're gonna be moving from one company to another and you just resign from your old company, the last pay or the gratuity that you're expecting from them, especially if you work with them for a long period of time, definitely it's gonna get delayed and they will be holding it back for like 6 months or 6 weeks. I don't see any legal procedures or I don't see any legal complaints, filings, or whatsoever, but it seems like there is a lesson that you need to learn from this. Ooh. Oh. Why? Alright, looks like this, this younger air sign is coming to see you and coming right after you as you move to a new place or to your new house or to your new company or new job. This person's still going to ask for another chance, but you have to learn how to balance as the Temperance card came out. Okay, let's shuffle that again. It did not cut properly. Looks like this time you're gonna go solo. Okay. There's also something that you need to learn sticking around with something traditional and something that is more of a clean relationship. You're gonna be on your own for a little while in order for you to heal and for you to forget about what really occurred in the past, but then you just need to take some time off from relationships or from any unhealthy entanglements. All right. There will be some issues between you and this water sign. And you will also find out that this water sign has been keeping a lot of secrets from you. Now, by the time that you've already, let's say, been together, okay, or that you will be moving to this person's place, or to this person's, what do you call this? Uh, Area or city. That's the time that you will also find out that, there's been like a lot of, um, most of the alibis that they have told you in the past, it wasn't really real. So there will be some fights, aggressions, aggressiveness, confrontations, fights, arguments, and you feel like, like I have given up and I have sacrificed a lot of myself just to receive this crap. So, so moving forward, now when it comes to your job or to your current workplace, it seems like they're not gonna like you pushing through with the resignation or quitting or moving to a new company. They're not gonna stop you, but whatever they owe you for your last pay, they're gonna hold it off for like 6 weeks or 6 months. 6 months is too much. 6 weeks is understandable, but um, they will give it to you, but intentionally they will just try to, they just want you to, let's say, partly suffer, okay, financially. Well, your company is very vindictive, so it's really right for you to quit from there. All right. Now, as you move and as you transfer or move to a new residence or move to a new job, new place, new city, whatever it is, there's this air sign that will be catching up. And because of this, there will be a few things that you need, or it could be that it's your partner that will be discovering something from you that you've been like hiding secrets from them while you are in a long distance relationship. So it could be the other way around, okay? And you will only be giving forgiveness to this person, to this air sign, but you will just continue this journey with a water sign, okay? Or it could be the other way around, all right? Now, sex life, like what I said, you will be taking a break or you'll be taking some rest, okay? You will be retreating from from the world, and it seems like you're gonna be in for like a, let's say, long hibernation. You know that whatever you did and whatever you got involved with in the past is really wrong, and now you are paying for the consequences of it. All right. Now, I feel like at this time you will go solo for a little while. Okay, and health wise, you need to get more in touch with your spiritual faith, or with your um, let's say it's time for you to nurture your spiritual health and spiritual cleansing. Okay, and also time for you to make some offering, and be careful with some passed on diseases. Okay, illnesses that you can get by touching someone, talking to someone, or mingling in a very huge public or crowd, and then right before you know it, that right before you get out of that crowd, you're already feeling sick. There is an ongoing virus that you're going to be catching during this month, and you need to be very careful because your immune system will be compromised. And feeling nauseous and having a lot of imbalances, most of the time you'll be dropping in your left side, and it's time for you to go and see the doctor for this. And still, you need to continuously. Some of you will also have the tendency of having a stroke. Okay? So make sure to lessen the meat and stick around with the organic and vegetable stuff and maintain your weight. All right? Let's take a look at your. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Finally, we'll be proceeding to the month of June. Out with the old, in with the new. Guardian of thought, fear decisions, seven of thought, eight of abundance, helper of action, messenger of abundance, inner strength. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. Guardian of thought, you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. Fair decisions, your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. Seven of thought, you've been confused about the situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by your friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awakened and aware. Feel free to ask for a time alone if that's what you need. Eight of abundance, this is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school. Take seminars on topics that fascinate you or educate yourself in the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Helper of action, you're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. I'm sorry. Messenger of abundance, wonderful news regarding your career. A new job or promotion or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Inner strength, you have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. Alright, moving on to the month of June. Alright, moving on to the month of June. Let's take a look. Ooh. Looks like disappointments will be dawning on you on this month. And it seems like there will be a few things that you have to straighten out. This is not really a very favorable month for you. Alright? There will be a lot of things that will be hurting you, cutting you through, crushing your pride more of, and teaching you some lessons or lessons for you to learn. All right, there will be a few people that you at least, try to count on, or that you at least expect to be there for you during the times of your needs. But then unfortunately, these people are nowhere to be found. You will also feel so alone during this time, and you will be enjoying more of a foreign company, or like company of other people, It's like you're in a multicultural place, area, or city, or village, or whatever it is. And they're the one who will be helping you out more, rather than those people that you know, that you're blood related, or that you're very close to. So there is something that you need to learn here. All right. Now, like what I said, that you'll be put in a certain situation, condition, or problem, and that, because you're very popular in your circle. You have a lot of friends, a lot of relatives. But then the thing here is all of those people that you expect to be there for you, to help you out, to assist you, seems like they are the least person who will be helping you, or they're not going to be there for you. They're nowhere to be found. No one's available. When you ring their phone, they're all busy. So you're going to start thinking, why is it that other people are much better than those people that I am close to, or that I'm accustomed to, or that I'm like related to? Now, other people whom you will be meeting, let's say for example, like a day or a week or something like that, that you will be mingling in a group, support group or something like that. They're the one who will be helping you up. They're the one who will be giving you some recommendations, references, or something like that. And they will be very supportive. And this is where you will know that, not all people who knows you can be very helpful at the time of your needs. Sometimes it is through the storm that you will learn and know who are the real people by your side. And that's the lesson for you for this month. All right? Be very careful in making some major decisions, especially related to job. Okay, some of you will be making some huge mistakes, and some of you will be creating some errors in your work that might cause you to get suspended or lose your job. So be very careful. Now, like what I said, in the month of June, when it comes to your workplace, there is a small opportunity that you're going to be walking away from, because you will be seeing another one in the fire industry. This is where you will be juggling your time, your opportunity, your logic, your decisions, and your mind. And somehow you feel like, nah, this is not really, profitable for me. This is not really good for me. You are waiting for something that is much bigger to be offered to you. But this is still on the horizon. I don't really feel like they're coming at any time. And I don't really feel like it will be, um, it will be, well, it will be offered to you during this month. You have to wait for well, I feel like 3 weeks or 3 months more from the time that you will be expecting this. All right. It's not going to be the month of June, but you're expecting for this opportunity to come into the month of June. All right. Now, when it comes to your love life, uh, again, your life is actually circulating with the earth, water, and air person. Now, this is where you're going to be cutting off this younger air sign around your life. And you will be making your own balancing. Even though that there will be three things that you're going to be losing, that you have to sacrifice, or that you have to remove altogether, you know that even though there are only like two that will remain standing, two opportunities, two chances, two people, two whatever, you know that you can just multiply it later on. As long as you're going to be removing this toxic person out of your life, you know that you can be happy and you can deal with the pain, okay, rather than um, dwell on it for a long period of time. All right. Now, sex life. You know, single Taurus, even if you're already seeing someone else, and you'll be a little bit experimental, you know, during this month, some of you will be having two sides or double sides, but you're still going to be seeing this other person that's been using you. Let's say, for example, that you're the third wheel and this person is already married. Okay, you're still going to be seeing this person on the side, but you know what? It is much better for you to really cut it off. You know to yourself that this person is only using you, and their promise of love is nothing but a, like phony expression. So someone's gonna be making you happy and will be paying attention to you. But you also need to pay attention more to yourself and to your needs rather than settling with whatever that is, best at the moment, like temporary happiness. All right? You need to love yourself. And you need to go and take a trip near the water. If there are some stressful things that's been like burdening you, go and swim it off. You will also be finding some relief and support to a group or to a organization that will be very helpful to you. Some of you will be a little bit religious during this month and will be sticking around to a religious group, and this is where you're going to be finding some support. Family issues will be a little bit disoriented and disarrayed, and you will be feeling a little bit lost and unfocused. Some of you needs to work on your needs to work on your diet. Take care of yourself, bones, breast, foot, hair. Some of you will be losing hair during this month. It's part of the stress that you're going through. The swelling in your feet, ankle, shin, or ankle, shin, or calf. It's related to your kidney and breast issues. And you kind of miss the care of someone or the care of your mother because you feel so alone in this relationship or you feel so alone in this life. And you don't really have to, to dig into something unhealthy, okay? Like being codependent on a substance just because that you are trying to escape something in your life. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Now let's shuffle again. Ten of action. It's time for you to declutter. Six of thought. Somebody from the past coming back. Celebration. Out with the old, in with the new. This is the persistent air sign. Four of action. Guardian of abundance. Six of abundance. All right. 10 of action, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be very harmful to your health. Yeah, you have to put your self first. Six of Thought, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Celebration, there's a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. Spiritual teacher, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Because I told you that you're going to be feeling so, like all over the place, unfocused, confused because of the people that you expect to be there for you, and all of a sudden they're gone. Four of Action, your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or birth of a child. Guardian of Abundance, this is a time of great success for you. All of your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in this situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work, and this person could be you. Finally, Six of Abundance, heaven opens its loving arms and pours its abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. And moving on to your month of July. Ooh. Looks like this is another bad month for you. All right. This month of July looks like you're in for a transition. There will be a few people that you will be testing, and you will also be seeing their real colors. This is where you will also see who are the real people around you. At this point, you prefer to be alone, or you would, you know, mingle more with the people that you don't really know that much. Because you feel like other people are much more comfortable to be with, rather than with the people who knows you so well, but they are so judgmental. Okay, and it's like they're only waiting for you to have a downfall, and for them to, for you to prove them right, that you can't really survive on your own. There will also be some failed expectations um, from an older fire sign, and from a not really like same age water sign. Could be this is a relative. Because most of the June and July, the people that will be failing you the most are actually the closest to you or related to you. And this is where you will be cutting off a few people that just leave you behind, turn their backs on, or walk away from you during the time of your distress. That all along, during those times of fun and abundance and everything is overflowing, they are all crowding around you. And now that you're starting all over again, picking yourself up and rebuilding your foundation, these people are nowhere to be found. So you know to yourself that once you're already there at the top, these people who walked away from you will never be looked upon anymore, and will never be allowed inside your place or inside your life. All right? When it comes to your workplace, the new job that you're going to be in, which is something to do with traveling, or a place where you need to travel, to go to work from your home to your work, there will be some betrayal, okay? Or let's say some deceptions that's going to be happening right behind you. You need to be very careful with the words that you're going to say, with your burst of emotions, and with your moods. Okay, there are a few people that you're going to have some clashes, or that you're going to be clashing because of some misunderstandings. But you need to control your emotions. All right? Now, when it comes to your love life, it seems like you are still going to be giving this air sign a chance. Okay, even though you will be fighting. You'll be fighting your feelings, and you'll be battling with your heart and your head. And you know to yourself that this person is not really going to serve you well, or will never contribute anything good into your life. So, you just want to start something new. Okay? One from the past and one someone new. One that is a Gemini, both air signs, and the other one is another air sign. Okay? Someone new, someone from the past, and that is already up to you. But both, you have to be very careful, and you have to proceed with caution. Okay? You've already made a lot of mistakes with the air sign, so be very careful this time. And when it comes to your sex life, singles, looks like you're going to be breaking the tradition, or you're going to be, what do you call this? Like, stepping some boundaries. Okay, that even though you're going to try and fight for your feelings, or fight, against the urge of being with this person that you know is really bad for you, especially that they're already married, you're still going to be giving in. And in fact, that you're the one who will be seducing this person once they started letting go and moving away from you. There will also be some jealousies, and at the same time, your sex life will be a little bit wild. Okay, just be very careful, because especially women, you're gonna have some problems with your sensitive parts. um, because of oversex. Okay? Some of you, if some of you will be claiming, what sex? I don't have sex life, like I'm like this, I'm like that. So if this doesn't really apply to you, then this is not for you. Okay? But some Taurians will have very active, overly active sex life with multiple people. Okay? Especially if you're single. Now, when it comes to your health, it seems like out of depression and out of the things that's been going on in your life right now, that's why you've been losing your appetite. You're also going to have some problems with your bronchial part or with your chest part, like breathing. And don't stay too late at night because of your eye issues again. Some of you needs to choose which one really suits you best, healthy lifestyle or lifestyle with the people that you're trying to please. You also need to meditate and enrich your spiritual health and go organic, lessen your intake of carbohydrates because of your high cholesterol level. Even if you're not fat, doesn't mean that you can't be, that doesn't mean that you can't have high blood pressure. Okay? Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Before we proceed to the month of August. Ooh, 10 of action, decluttering. Out with the old, in with the new. It's time for you to release the past, and it's time for you to give away the excess stuff of your ex in your place. 6 of thought. Alright, 10 of action. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. Helper of thought, your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all of your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review all the details as best as you can. You'll meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. Celebration, this is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. 6 of abundance. Heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. 4 of action. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or birth of a child. 6 of thought, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. Healer of abundance, never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It may be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. Let's go and take a look at your month of August. And now we're into the month of August. Let's take a look. month of August looks promising to you. Well, at least as the storm is over. I mean, June and July is like, woof. It's like, ooh. You need to be very careful. But in the month of August, looks like this is going to be a very fortunate month for you. But not in love. You really need to learn your lesson about air signs, okay? It seems like you're going to get somebody who's another liar and a cheater. If you're already with an air sign and just starting all over again, rebuilding your foundation, your love, your relationship, your lives, etc., it seems like this person's going to do the same thing again. And if you just recently met an air sign, your relationship is new, let's say less than a year, just 6 months or something like that, then this person will be showing you some red flag signs. And they're just exactly the same as the other person that you leave behind. All right. Now, it seems like there will be some forgiveness that will be, restored during this month. But family issues will still be outstanding. It will still be, pertaining or hanging up in the air, which will also have an impact to those who's already married or already in a relationship. Meanwhile, when it comes to your finances, looks like you're going to get the things that you want or that you're wishing. Salary, good job, new house, new car, something like that. You're in for a very good change. And when it comes to your workplace, you need to be a little bit more careful with someone who's a fire sign, especially if it's a Leo. There will be some changes into your path or into your routine or into this new journey that you're embarking. Yet this person, instead of being supportive, they are the one who will try to destroy you or try to frame you up in, let's say, something that you would never ever do. Okay? Just for you to, mangle your foundation and for you to, get out of his or her sight. And it seems like this person is just pretty much miserable. And she hates it, every time that she sees someone who is much better than her. It's her or him, okay? And he just needs to learn how to listen to your instinct, learn how to balance, and learn how to juggle all the, opportunities. Now, when it comes to your love life, if you actually remember, in the month of July, I told you that there is someone old and someone new, but both air signs. One who is an open air sign, one who is a Gemini. And unfortunately, if some of you have chosen to be with a new one, it happens to be a Gemini, or any other air sign could be, then this will just turn out to be worse than the other person that you left behind. Okay? So, I feel like the lesson here is try to avoid air signs for a little while. Because this person will betray you, will have been lying to you, will be causing you a lot of your health, and not to mention that this person will also be getting money from you. All right? So they're not what they claim to be, or they are not who they seem to be. Now, when it comes to your sex life, looks like you're going to be a little bit lost this month, and you're going to be going back and forth with the people that you've been with and new people that's a little bit unsatisfying because of, having some crisis down there. So, and you will also be meeting a lot of weird partners. Wow. Mostly 6 that you're gonna have this month if you're single. You know what? Why don't you just try and pay attention to yourself, to your well-being, because your health is not gonna be doing good this month. Especially that you've been having some intense itchiness swelling, and it really hurts, down there, whether you're a man or a woman. It's time for you to take care of yourself first and sex later. Okay? Now, it's time for you to, when it comes to your health, it's also time for you to leave some unhealthy food lifestyle or eating habits. You need to delve into something healthy, green. Not necessarily that you have to, starve yourself just to lose weight, or you're so afraid of gaining weight. Come to think of it, when you're really, when you're really voluptuous, okay, or chubby, you will always be chubby no matter what you do. And you're just depriving yourself by not eating. I mean, you don't have to eat too much. I mean, that's already a sin. But just eat the right amount. Okay, you don't have to deprive yourself, like you're salivating over fried chicken or pork or beef or whatever it is, and feel like, like if you eat that, you're gonna be gaining like a lot of pounds. That's wrong. It is much better for someone to accept you for who you really are, whatever size you are, how big you are, how thin, how small, or whatever it is. Real love won't really look into your size or your color, or whatever it is. You will be this person. True love will see you as a whole package, as you. Not selective, not like they're going to be segregating the bad from good. They're going to be accepting you as a whole. And here's the thing, that they will be accepting more to accept your bad side, because those are the things that never really change. The good side, that always change. Okay? And when it comes to your, again, some eye problems, this is, coming out really persistent. So you really need to focus and take care of your eyes. Okay? You also need to take a break near the water and try to drink natural juices instead of the packed ones. I feel like it's much better for you to, go for straight organic. Oh, and try to opt for some backyard gardening. All right? It will be healthy for you to whisk off your mind and to divert your attention, because you have low tolerance when it comes to boredom. Let's take a look. At your oracle cards. Ace of Action, Healer of Abundance. Be open to success. 5 of Emotion, someone's asking for sorry and forgiveness. 2 of Abundance. 3 of Emotion, Helper of Thought. Ace of Action, this cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also a great time to start a new business. Have confidence in your abilities. Healer of Abundance, never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person possibly who's down to earth with a gift for design, decorating, or he or she is open-minded and nurturing. This card keeps on coming up as well, that you really need to address your skills and talent and creativity. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out as a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. 5 of Emotion, forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of your life. Ask angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Ten of action, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Two of abundance, life may be feeling a little bit out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. Three of emotion, wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made, or communities of like-minded people will draw closer to one another. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. This is the new community or group, support group that you're going to be finding. Okay? Despite of the people who will be walking away from you, you'll be finding greater ones. Helper have thought your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all of your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best as you can. You know we'll meet or someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. Moving on to the month of September. All right. Let's see if this is going to be another promising month. Ooh. Not so bad. And it seems like this is the month where some people will still be, pinching you with their criticisms, despite of the work that you're going to be doing, or whatever it is that you will, make a career out of. Some people will never be happy whatever you do, whatever you show. So it's much better for you to just, mind your own business. As long as you're not depending, relying, or, disturbing anyone with your life, who cares, Wow. Okay. Oh boy. September, when it comes to your love life, is like, wow. Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Death, the Devil. The gang is complete. Looks like this month of September for you is Alrighty. Okay, while you're waiting for the, let's say, for things to be stable, there will be a few people, situations, problems that will lead you into pondering if you're really in the right place. Because it seems like things are just, swirling over and over and over again. And every time that some people would try to help you, some people would just try to sabotage you and, put you in peril. Now, around your workplace, you'll be meeting someone who's a bit of a trickster. You thought that this is your friend, someone who really believes in you, and someone that you can trust. Unfortunately, that this person is only spying on you. And this is where you're going to have another awakening. I feel like the reason why you're going through this period of downfalls and failed expectations is because that there is something like a path that you're trying to avoid. Um, lesson that you're failing to learn. That's why things just keeps on happening over and over again. Try to retrace your steps back. And where did you actually go wrong? Try to jot it down. Try to, enlist everything. Like, try to investigate. Okay, like, where did it come from? What are the things that are similar right now than to the past, and what could actually happen? And that is how you can, try to escape from this, resolve this, or finally close it. Okay? And your workplace, you'll be feeling a little bit stuck with the people that you know, that you're working with. It seems like you can't really help not to escape, move away, or go away. And you're just there because of your, basic needs. But you're already having a lot of hard time juggling. Even juggling and even what do you call this? Balancing. You're doing your best to prove to your boss, to the management, that you deserve to be in this position. But you are just totally a magnet for, people who are toxic and people who are very envious or narcissistic. All right? But you can resolve this. Don't give up. I don't feel like giving up, quitting, walking away will always be the solution to a problem. There is something that you need to do, something that you've been failing to commit. All right? Find what it is and try to retrace back your steps, or take a few steps back to see the bigger picture, and definitely you will see the dot or the flaw. And when it comes to your relationships, you are so brokenhearted over the choice that you have made. You've been having a hard time, like, asking yourself, why do I keep on getting a lot of pain and getting hurt at the same time, when all I do is give my best, and give my all to those people whom I expect love from. You will also be feeling a lot of health issues during this month. The betrayal will be taking a toll on you. You feel like giving up and you feel like just closing yourself down. But you know what? Try to look into the brighter side and try to focus on whatever that is still standing instead of whatever that's spilled. The death card doesn't really signify the ending, but it could be the end of bad luck and the birth of something new. And then the devil comes out. Okay? It could be that this is the last time that you're going to get hurt, you're going to get deceived, you're going to get betrayed, or it could be this is the last time that you're going to have this kind of toxic relationship. And who knows that in the month of October, it will be a much better month for you. Okay, but this month is not really favorable altogether. Now, when it comes to your sex life, you are still gonna, for singles, you're still gonna get involved into something more of a frenzy. Okay? You want to look for someone, let's say someone permanent or serious. But how do you expect to meet someone that is serious and committing if you yourself doesn't even know how to commit as well? Not because that you got hurt in the past means that you have the right to hurt other people. Okay? This is not the right way of getting over your traumas, your heartbreaks, because you're the only one you're the one who's actually consuming yourself. You're the only one who's at the bitter end of this. You're the one who is wasting your energy, your youth, your age, and your dignity. Why would you go for someone who can't even treat you better? When you already know to yourself that this person is toxic and you expect a better relationship from someone who doesn't even know how to treat themselves better. So there is another lesson to learn here. Health-wise, you need to take on a vacation, and you will have some Taurus will be experiencing some psoriasis, scalp psoriasis, or skin psoriasis, elbow and calf, and again, eye problems, okay? Sudden blurriness, or sometimes, like whatever your eyes transmit to your brain is actually different from whatever that is in your vision. And you also need to be a little bit more giving. This is not you. Don't let your painful experiences define you. Okay? Women, you need to be careful, especially if you're pregnant during this month. There is a possibility of you having some bleeding and overly stress, and you know to yourself that you have a sensitive pregnancy, so better just take some rest, off for a home job or work at home thing, and just sit down. Okay, even if you have to gain weight, you can just lose it all later on. What's important is that your baby will be safe, you and your baby. Okay, some Taurians we'll also have some problems with your ovaries, liver, kidney, breast, and bone issues. Okay? Your immune system will also be compromised during this month, and you will be sticking around to something that is not traditional medicine. Could be herbal. There's nothing wrong with that. It's organic, natural, non-synthetic, no side effects. But I'm not urging you to go into that. It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, okay? Alrighty. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month before we jump into your October forecast. Messenger of Abundance, 8 of Abundance, 6 of Abundance, Ace of Emotion, 5 of Emotion, Ace of Thought, 10 of Abundance, 7 of Thought. Looks like your month of October hopefully will be abundant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. The situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Well, hopefully your October forecast will be good. 8 of Abundance, this is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school. Take seminars and topics that fascinate you or educate yourself in the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. 6 of Abundance, heaven opened its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Ace of Emotion, this cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. 5 of Emotion, forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of your life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Ace of Thought, this cherub has arrived to congratulate you for your brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to perfect your plan. 10 of abundance. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong, and you should be very proud. 7 of thought. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awakened and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Alrighty, moving on to the month of October. Oh well. Looks like this 2020 for you, Taurus, is up for a transition. Okay? Death and new beginnings. Looks like this month you're going to be saying goodbye to love. But not really. Right before you know it, you're already starting something new. Alrighty, this month of October you will be feeling a little bit stuck because there are some emotional or personal issues with this air sign that you're going to be dealing and battling with. I don't see any legal issues, but it seems like you need to use your instinct to outsmart or outwit this person that's never going to let you go, okay? Not until that you're just going to cut off whatever ties that you have with this person. That's the only time that your karma, your bad karma, will stop coming in. This person is really bad for you. This is your karmic soulmate. Now, and when it comes to your workplace, looks like you're gonna be in for a brand new job, or you're gonna be moving to a different department, which will offer bigger salary, bigger benefits, privileges, position whatsoever, or bigger department and team. And this time, you feel like you'll be the winner and you will be proving yourself even more, no matter how many haters you're going to have. Now, when it comes to your love life, you are so down and depressed to the extent that you're going to say, I'd say goodbye to love, The Three of Swords are pinching your heart, but it seems like you're no longer bleeding. Meaning that the swords are there, the remnants of the past, the pains of the past, the memories of those people who actually jilted you, deceived you, betrayed you, and did something to you in the past. It's there, but you're no longer bleeding. But the thing that you need to work on is how to pull out those swords that's still piercing you. Now, don't focus on whatever that's already spilled or that's already gone. Focus on whatever that's still standing, and there will be a brand new beginnings right before you know it. There's going to be a brand new foundation, not necessarily a new relationship, but more of a new person coming into your life. And when it comes to your sex life, looks like single Taurus, looks like you're feeling a little bit lost and you don't know where your life is going at this moment. You're going to be getting involved with different types of people from different types of society. But you know to yourself that whatever it is that you're looking for are not within this people, or not with this people. You're actually looking at the wrong place. And you need to heal. Okay? Sex will not heal you, or will not even help to help you close down the wounds and to stop from bleeding. Not to mention that you will be losing your way and getting more and more involved with complicated people. Okay? Now, when it comes to your health, looks like your health will be doing good. And you are going to go back to normal, except for those who are smoking. You are still going to be having some problems. Oh, some foot ulcers that you're going to be dealing with. That is caused by smoking. And your hair will be changing its color. Not because that you're coloring it, but it will be, let's say for example that you're going to be growing more gray hair. And it seems like eye problems again and again. These are the two things that you have to deal with this month of October. Okay? And might as well just, go and check out with your doctor. But, the rest, it seems like your health is going to start picking up. And you'll be opting for more healthy habits. Let's take a look at your oracle cards for this month. Before we jump into the month of November. Eight of Thought, Two of Thought, Review and Contemplation, Nine of Action, Nine of Abundance. Be open to success, open your heart, happy change. Eight of Thought, you may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Two of Thought, your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for a sign as to what direction to take. Or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. Review and contemplation, you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by the conventional thinking. Be the real you. Nine of Action, you've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures in you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and environment need your protection. Nine of Abundance. Life is wonderful. Your hard work and dedication to your dreams provide you with great peace and contentment. Take time to enjoy quiet moments of reflection and leisure. Feel free to buy yourself small, luxurious gifts. You've earned the financial security and independence you now enjoy. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out as a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Open your heart, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time. And now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Alrighty, moving on to the month of November. Well, looks like the month of November looks good. I don't see any problems. Hopefully. Money. Being a little bit stingy. Leading some communications. And it seems like you will be outwitting a fire sign. There will be change of event, or the event will be favored on you. Well, there's a decision actually. Because this fire sign will be creating a lot of problems in your life, and it seems like whatever it is that you will be going through internally, like HR thing, you will be in favor, or you will be favored. Unfortunately, when it comes to love, no luck still. All right. You're turning your back onto some unhealthy situations or situations that are no longer in your control. You are now learning how to segregate the things that you can control and not control. And you're also starting to accept that life isn't meant to be perfect, and so is the people around you. You will also be forgiving those people who left you behind during those times that you really needed them the most. But then that doesn't mean that you can still rekindle the friendship. Now, you will be starting all over again. There will be a lot of communications, a lot of meetings, a lot of travel, and a lot of plans that you will be doing this month. And to some female Taurians, this is also the month where you will be having a confirmation that you're pregnant. Not unless that you don't want to get pregnant, but this is going to be a very fertile month for you. And workplace, money coming in, but then you feel like you don't want to work with these fire signs. Actually, there are two. And you will be filing for a complaint for unprofessionalism and, you know, ethics and something like harassment, because this fire sign will be verbally abusing you. The fire sign woman will be acting crazy. You know, let's say, for example, she'll be setting you up for a problem and then she will just deny it later on, making it appear like you're a lunatic. Now, the thing here is, justice will be served to you this month, and there will be a change of situation, or there will be, you know, like a whole course of karma that this two will be receiving. So good for you. Justice will be served. And when it comes to your love life, you've already had enough of being with the air signs, and now you will be meeting like a fire sign. Some of you will be traveling because you're going to have enough money, and you feel like, you know, like, what the heck? I'm working and working and working, and I deserve to treat myself, you know? I'm going on a holiday, I'm going on a quick out-of-town trip and enjoy myself. And that is where you're going to be meeting a fire sign. Now, somehow doesn't mean that the air sign will be leaving you alone. This person will still be hunting you. And when it comes to your sex life, looks like you're going to be sticking around with somebody that is way younger than you. And for you, at first, this is like you know, there's like a play or a toy or something like that. But then you will start, you know, appreciating this person into your life, their presence, and, you know, their contribution to your life, the things that you're learning, that despite of them being younger than you, they know a lot of things about life and they love their family. And this is where you will be changing your outlook in life. And this is also where you will be, you know, like awakened to what have you gone or what have you done into your life for the past few months. Good for you. And when it comes to your health, well, leaving a lifestyle or food habits behind, high blood cholesterol high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart attacks, heart ailments, heartburn, and nausea, all that is related to heart, you need to be very careful during this month. Aside from that, you're going to have good health. Let's proceed to your oracle cards. Five of emotion, embrace those around you. Four of thought, be open to success. Two of abundance, 10 of thought, 6 of abundance, 9 of emotion. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is the normal part of your life. Ask your angels or those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. Embrace those around you. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you, making it even more important to surround yourself with those who love you and share your beliefs. Be willing to accept help from others. You can find comfort in traditional solutions, or your heart may long to try out new ideas. Four of thought, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels in your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Be open to success. Look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out as a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Two of abundance, balancing. Life may be feeling a little bit out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to give things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. Ten of Thought, a situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. Yeah, the cheating and deception. And you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go of this juncture. Someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. Six of Abundance, heaven opens its loving arms. This is, the third time abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Nine of Emotion, this is a magical time in your life and your wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just your reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Moving on to your month of December. Well, at least nothing is. Well, I can't see anything wrong in this, in your general area, except that you will be traveling this month. Even your work looks good. Oh, it looks like starting from the month of June down to the month of November. Those are the months that you really need to, take some precaution. Someone's moving away. It seems like you're moving on from one difficult phase to another. And there comes a brand new beginnings, brand new love, brand new relationship, and brand new person. Looks really promising. All right. You will be traveling this month, either in the second week, or you will be planning to travel within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, starting from this month of December. There is a place, situation, or people that you want to move away from, and you want to make your own brand new beginnings. Altogether, you will also be reviewing most of the phenomenon that already took place in your life this year. Now, there are also a few things that you will be putting into place, or that you will also be, let's say, you will be putting in order. And it seems like this month you will be prioritizing yourself, whatever makes you happy, and whatever makes you safe. Okay? Things will also start moving up ahead. Progress, development. There will also be some new foundations, um, position that will be solidified. More travel, okay, that is related to your job. More communications, more networks, more approval, and bigger budget for next year. And when it comes to your love life, looks like all you need to learn is how to forgive and stop cursing people that have already, caused you a lot of pain. But there will be a new person that's already coming in the horizon once you start letting go and moving away from that person who had caused you a lot of strife, and you'll be learning your lesson finally. Now, when it comes to your sex life, looks like you're gonna be connecting deeper with this person that you're gonna be with. And it seems like this person will also be surprising you, especially with a religion, even though the two of you will have two different religions, beliefs, and language or culture whatsoever. But you will be surprised that this person have finally gotten into you. And it makes you wonder if this is your healing soulmate. Sex will be very active, but it's not as toxic as how it used to be for the past few months for you. This is going to be a brand new beginnings and like cleansing. Okay? Now, when it comes to your health, looks like your life will be back into sync and balance, and you'll be following some signs. Okay, you'll also be following some, let's say, dietary plans or supplements or whatsoever, and some of you will be quitting from drinking and smoking and whatever it is that's unhealthy that you will be quitting from. Okay, finding a support group, finding new friends, finding new networks, and adopting a new pet. All right, let's take a look at your oracle cards for the month of December. I thought that it will take me 2 days to finish off this forecast because every time that my throat goes dry, my sore throat really hurts. So that's why I mute the mic, because I have to puff something so that it will, it's not gonna get hurt. But it seems like I'll be able to finish off another sign today. Alrighty. Let's take a look. So just to recap, looks like the only month, well, not month, the months that you need to be careful of are June, July, September, October, lastly on November. But I feel like November will be a neutral month. But the heaviest will be June, July, September, and October. All right. August will be a very good month, so no need to worry about it. But, if you really want to avoid those mistakes and those pain that you will be going through, try to stop repeating the same kind of cycle, looking for the wrong person, forgiving an ex that you know that is toxic, and expecting for them to change just because of love. Because if they know how to love, they're never ever gonna hurt you, whether it's intentional or unintentional. Well, nobody's perfect, but try to learn from it. Anyway, do you have thought your angels or have noticed that you're not moving forward? You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what to do. A happy change The angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes into your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. 5 of action, your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. This cherub is heralding a time of wonderful new opportunities related to your creativity, your career, or pursuing your dreams. This is a card of action, and if you've been procrastinating, it's time to really get busy. It's also time to start new business. Have confidence in your abilities. 9 of emotion, this is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just your reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. 5 of emotion, forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and those around you for any mistakes of the past so that everyone can move forward. Grieving is a normal part of life, as your angels are those you love to help you move through the process quickly so that you can get back on the path to joy. 3 of abundance, your passions will lead you to divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. Guardian of thought, you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. So anyway, that's it for you for this year, and hopefully you'll have great new beginnings, great new year, and learn lessons from the past. All right, Taurus? So if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live video calls, or if you want to offer your own annual forecast, go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.